Hey guys, this is your friend Angelica Lopez. I am a tax and bookkeeping strategist, and I wanted to share 8 ways for you to avoid a tax audit. I also wanted to share a couple of statistics with you for the past couple of years in regards to a tax audit, right? So, in 2018, we had 892,000 Americans audited by the IRS. And in 2019, there was 680,000 Americans audited by the IRS. Now, how can you avoid an audit by the IRS? So I'm going to share 8 quick tips with you guys that you guys will be able to successfully incorporate into your business, right? So, number 1, understand the process, right? Now, they are not picked at random, okay? They're actually flagged using a discriminate income function, a program that compares your deductions with those of others in your income bracket. Okay, make sure you're taking all of your deductions. Just make sure that you have all the documentation to back it up. It's never 100% guaranteed, but making sure you lower your odds is in your favor, right? Now, number 2, know if you are a likely target, okay? If you run a cash business, like a real estate agent, a doctor, an accountant, and you're doing your own books, you're more likely to be audited, okay? So you'll need to be extra meticulous with deductions, making sure to keep documents, document everything, and stay away from just miscellaneous deductions, right? So making sure you are very specific with your deductions is really, really important with the IRS, okay? Now, number 3, incorporate. If you are self-employed, make sure that you become incorporated, okay? Filing under a Schedule C raises the chance of an audit, okay? Corporations and LLCs are audited less frequently than other small businesses. Incorporating or forming an LLC also allows for more deductions, okay? Overall, small businesses are some of the IRS's favorite audit targets, so be prepared to keep excellent records, okay? Number 4, know what is often questioned. The most common flags for an IRS audit are bad debt expenses, casualty expenses or losses, home office deductions, medical expenses, business travel, meals, and entertainment expenses. This is why it's so important on having proper documentation, right? Now, number 5, guys, avoiding a filing amendment, right? To your return. Making sure you are flying under the radar is the goal here, okay? Now, making sure that, because think about it, if you file an amendment on your return, that won't accomplish flying under the radar, right? So do your best to file right the first time, okay? Number 6, know when to file. Most tax advisors will tell you, to file later in the filing tax time because it'll lessen the likelihood of you being audited, okay? Others also say that you should file an extension because most returns are already selected for auditing in a given tax year, right? By the latest extension, which is October 15th, okay? All right, guys, we're getting to the 2 last ones we have here, okay? Number 7, be exact and clear, okay? Use exact numbers instead of rounding them off. and be clear. You don't want to cause stress for the IRS agent when reviewing your forms, right? So also make sure that your state matches, your state return matches, your federal return. All right, guys, number 8, we're almost at the home stretch. Remember, it's often said that the devil is in the details, right? For the IRS, the reason for an audit may simply be an empty space. Answer every question in your tax preparation, okay? Now, I want you to use these tips to lessen the chances, okay? But also make sure to keep maintained and organized records in case you are chosen, okay? The audit will be a breeze, right? As long as you have great records, okay? Now, I'm going to share a quick story with you of a client that I helped out a couple of years ago. So, usually when I help a client prepare their taxes, I have a questionnaire and basically questions that I ask the client to make sure that they have all of their records, that they have all their documentation, that they have all of their receipts, or at least pictures of their receipts, that they have meticulous documents, right, of their expenses. So this particular client, I had asked, do you have all of your documentation to tell me exactly how much you have spent, all your expenses, your receipts? And the client said, yes, absolutely. I said, okay, great, right? So we wrote out, the expense form. We wanted to make sure that he had his P&L. So we did that, right? Well, a couple years after, the client received an audit. He received an audit from the IRS. The IRS was asking for documentation of specific expenses that he was reporting. So, of course, here we go. Here he goes looking for the documents. And he tells me, oh, yes, I have, my bank statements. My bank statements should be sufficient. And unfortunately, they were not, right? The IRS wants itemized deductions that they can see, right? Because if not, they would accept anybody's bank statements, right? We have to make sure that those receipts have itemized deductions on them, right? So if you are putting an expense on QuickBooks, on the memo section, you would write specifically what you purchased in that purchase, right? So if you purchased a chair for your office, if you purchased a brand new computer, a brand new camera for your YouTube videos or Facebook, right? And that is part of your business, then that is how you would specify on that expense. So the moral to the story is that my client ended up having to pay $3,500 because he did not have meticulous receipts, or his books were not organized to specify those expenses, right? Basically, if your books are not in order, your audit notice from the IRS can actually be a huge nightmare for you, okay? So having clear, organized, and meticulous financial books can help you avoid an audit with the IRS, okay? Now, if you are unaware of what your financial books look like and would like help in organizing and structuring your financial books, I have set aside some time to speak with you. So click on the link below. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. We every week upload different types of videos that could help your small business or becoming incorporated. If you need any assistance with these types of services, we are here to assist you. Again, my name is Angelica Lopez. I am a tax and bookkeeping strategist, and I'm here to help. Thanks, guys. Have a great rest of the week. It is Wednesday night, and have an awesome one. I'll see you guys next week. Thanks.